Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tereza and in today's video we'll talk about the Philips Lumea 9000 at-home IPL device. What I want to go over in this video is the unboxing, show you what all you get in the package when you buy one, walk you through the settings on how to get started using it, and lastly, share some of my first impressions after the first time using it. I'm not really gonna go into detail on how exactly this works, what's the science behind it, or make a lot of comparisons to other hair removal services and devices. I can leave that for another video, so leave all your questions down below, but now let's get onto the unboxing. Ta-da! Alright, so this is the box you get. Again, I already used this last night, so excuse the mess, but it's approximately what you get, I guess. So we have the charging plug, I have the European version, and it comes with a very long cable. I think it's about 2 or maybe 3 meters, which is great because it allows you to move the device freely. And voila, this is the IPL itself. You can see I have this white and rose gold color combination, and here we have the sensor itself. We'll talk more about it in just a second, but I like that it's quite large compared to some of the other devices on the market. This is the back with the vents, and this is the settings. The on and off button, the smart skin sensor, the OK button, more about that later, and 5 intensity levels, which you can further adjust with these two. And you also get a little microfiber cloth to clean up the sensor after every use, and then you get 3 more different heads, so you can switch it up depending which area you're treating. You get the armpit, which is curved and a little smaller, you get a bikini, again kind of curved, and you get the face. But again, you can use it as you please, there is not a huge difference with them, and this is the universal one that it came with. So 4 in total. This is how you can switch them up. It's very easy, you just pull it out and then you kind of click it back in. It's super simple and easy. The charging port is at the bottom of the device, so that makes it very easy to use it while you're charging, which is great. And this is what it looks like. And you also get this little white bag, like a travel pouch. Actually, it's a little bit too little. I wish it was a bit bigger because it's kind of a hassle to fit everything, including the charger in, but it's doable. And you get user manual. Before we go into the settings, the one thing I really like about the Philips Lumea, which I think makes it definitely more versatile and perhaps even like better than some of its competitors, is the fact that you can actually use this plugged in and charging it from the charger as you use it and get unlimited hours of use, or you can actually also use it from the internal battery, which I think they say lasts about 30 minutes. To be honest, 30 minutes is probably not going to be enough to go through like a whole round if you're doing, you know, 2 and more sections of your body. But I still think it's an amazing plus because there are some areas which tend to be a little bit harder to reach, and it's really nice to not have to, you know, battle with a cord while at it. So I think it's great to have both of these options because, as we all know, the battery tends to be usually the first thing to die in devices like this or any other devices. Alright, let's get into the settings now. So the one thing that surprised me when I started using this device is that it actually makes quite a lot of noise. It makes this like humming noise. This is what I'm talking about, it starts humming. To turn the IPL on, we want to press the on and off button. You see that the numbers will light up, and then we press the smart skin sensor, and when you press it to your skin, it will determine the appropriate setting based on your skin color and skin type. So for example, for my arm, it recommended number 5, and I will confirm it like this with a check mark. But don't forget, you can always modify this using these 2 little arrows and set it up as you need. Here we have the trigger, which triggers the zaps, and you can either press it one by one or you can hold it down and it will zap continuously as you slide. Just like this. Yes, I'm very focused and frowning. But you can see how this works. I'm just holding it down and sliding it down my arm. Well, and after you're done with your session, you just remove the head, wait a couple of minutes because it's probably gonna be hot, and you just wipe the sensor with the micro cloth attached. Well, I hope that was at least a little bit helpful and that you now know exactly how to set up your Philips Lumea to work properly. And the only thing I have left to say in this video is what my first impressions were, and most importantly, what the pain levels are. Now, that was my single biggest worry when getting this, because I do not have a pain tolerance. I need to give myself a pep talk when removing a band-aid, okay? I do not have a pain tolerance at all. So I was very scared that, you know, I spent all this money on this thing and that I will not even get to use it because it will be unbearable. But I'm very happy to say that it's actually not that bad. I think more than anything, I just felt heat. So if you end up going over one area too many times or just more times at once, it will get really heated. But in that case, you can just move on to some other area and return to that one later. It also depends on which areas of your body are you gonna use it. The most painful for me was probably my underarms in like one specific area where it's just sensitive somehow. But even then, it's not unbearable, and bear in mind that you can set up the intensity levels accordingly. So I would just say, you know, start out maybe on 2 or 3, see what you can take, and if you can take it no problem, then definitely increase it. Like, try to keep it at the intensity which is like the highest you can tolerate, because the higher intensity probably also means that you'll see the results sooner. My second first impression is how time consuming it really is. I mean, bear in mind that you need to shave first, so you'll probably need to take a shower, you will do complete shaving of all the body parts that you want to use this on, and then it starts, okay? That's not the end, that's when it starts. And I saw a lot of people complaining in the reviews that it takes a lot of time, to which I say yes, but you know, you spend a lot of time now, but it should reduce your future time you spend on hair removal, so that's a trade-off I'm willing to engage in. But I didn't really expect for it to take me like an hour. I mean, it was the first time I was using it, but it was still a lot of time. So that's a trade-off I'm willing to take if it works. Speaking of if it works, obviously after one use it's way too early to say whether I'm seeing any results or not. Philips claims it takes about 8 to 10 weeks to really see any results, so I will keep zapping away for the meantime, and you can also ask me any questions, and in 8 to 10 weeks time I'll do an updated video and tell you all about whether I'm seeing any results and whether all this time and money has actually been worth it. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!